Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to customize armor stands in Minecraft Java Edition. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. And so we will get started with armor stands. So currently I'm in Minecraft Java Edition 1.18. This will also work for versions 1.16 and higher and will not work on Bedrock Edition. If you want to know how to customize armor stands on Bedrock Edition, I've already made a video on that and a link to that one is in the top right hand side of your screen. You can watch that now if you want to know the tutorial for Bedrock Edition. But here we are for Java Edition. So, of course, there is the basic armor stand you can craft yourself. It looks something like this. It isn't really useful. Of course, you can put some armor on it, but it's very static and you can't really use it for much. But luckily, there are a whole lot of things you can do with commands to help us out and make some crazy stuff. Especially the last one over there is gonna look especially crazy, I think. So make sure you watch until that one. But we'll start off more simple. So first of all, let's just summon an armor stand using a command block. So let's press the button and there we go. We have an armor stand here. So this armor stand is the basic armor stand, but just has some enchanted diamond armor applied to it. And the command looks something like this. It's a very long command, as are all of these commands. And so I will put all of the commands I show here in the description down below. So you can copy them over and you don't have to write them over character by character, because that could take a very long time. So it's just a basic summon command where we summon an armor stand one block above the command block. You can summon it wherever you want, of course, wherever you need it, and then you can make it invulnerable or not, but we'll take a look at that later on. And in this case, we've also given it the armor items diamond boots with enchantment, glint, and same diamond leggings, chestplate, and helmet. But that's the entire command here. It's pretty simple and it also doesn't really do anything we couldn't do before in survival mode. But now that will change. So first of all, what you can do is make this armor stand invulnerable. So if we go into survival mode and we try to break this armor stand over here with the sword, we can see that nothing happens. So normally with a normal armor stand, if you try to break it, this happens, and after you hit it a couple of times in a row, there we go, it breaks and drops all of its items. So that doesn't happen with this one over here, and that can be really useful if you just want a permanent armor stand display somewhere, making them invulnerable. And so that's also what we do in the command. So instead of setting invulnerable to 0B, now it's set to 1B, which means true. And so this armor stand is invulnerable. But of course, that doesn't really change anything about what it looks like, but it's still useful. So now let's change the look of the armor stand. So first of all, let's remove this base plate at the bottom of the armor stand. It doesn't really look great, so let's remove it. Here we go. This is an armor stand without its base plate. You can see that this bottom part has been removed. And so the only thing we change in the command here is that we set no base plate to 1B, meaning true. And now it can already look a lot more like an entity instead of an armor stand itself. Especially if you replace the helmet with a head of some sort, then it already becomes difficult to tell that it is an armor stand. So there we go, put a creeper skull on there, and now the only thing you can see that it is an armor stand are these little arm stubs over there. But I don't think this is enough. I also don't want to see these little things for the arms, so let's go one step further and let's make the armor stand invisible. And now, as you can see, these little arm pieces have gone, and also the part in the center along with the base plate. So everything that you normally see about the armor stand is gone. And if we remove all of the armor from the armor stand, then you won't even be able to see the armor stand at all. It is still there, you can apply the armor back on, but it's just completely invisible. And so you might already guess what's happening here. So this time we've set invisible to 1B or true, and this just means that the armor stand is indeed invisible. And it makes it way better to customize it, and you don't have to see the armor stand texture if you don't want to. Combining this with invulnerable can yield some really interesting armor stand creations. But we are not done yet, because next there is something missing about these armor stands. So basic armor stands don't have arms. Yeah, that's quite strange, but that's just how it is in Java Edition. We have to actually use a command to add the arms back in. So this is the command over here, and we see just a normal armor stand, but now with arms. That's the only thing we changed here. Of course, we can combine this with other stuff we've already done before, like removing the base plate again. That's also possible. But in this case, we've just done show arms, and we set that to 1. And as I mentioned, all these commands are in the description down below, so don't worry, you can just copy them over. And so this way we can add arms, and of course, we can also add weapons to the arms. there we go. We can add a sword to the armor stand like this, which we couldn't do before when the armor stand didn't have any arms. Then next over here is also really interesting. So in Minecraft there are, for example, zombies, but there are also baby zombies. So there are armor stands, so of course, then there are also baby armor stands. Look at him, so cute. Aww. Yes, so this is just a 1 block high armor stand. Furthermore, the proportions are the same as the normal armor stands, and the only thing you need to do to get them is to set the tag small to 1. And this means you will get one of these small armor stands. And of course, for now, I've put all of these in diamond armor, but you can like add any type of item to any type of slot here. Only thing is that if we, for example, let's say instead of doing a diamond chestplate, do a diamond here for the chestplate slot, then if we summon this, yeah, it's not gonna work, right? Because a diamond isn't a valid piece for the chest. So let's put that back. So the leggings, chestplate and boots need to be some sort of leggings, chestplate and boots. But the helmet is special because you can actually put other items on the armor stand's head as well. And if you want to know more about putting items on players' heads, or in this case armor stand's head, I've made a video on that. So link to that is in the top right hand side of your screen if you want to know how to put items on your heads. But this also works for armor stands. So in this case, let's do the diamond on the helmet slot, so diamond, and now let's summon this armor stand again. Wait, it just disappeared. Okay, there we go, and yes, so instead of there being a helmet, you can now see that there is a diamond back there. And so this works for a whole lot of different items. You can try it out for yourself to see what the results are. But now let's combine some of these. So let's say we want a small armor stand that does not have a base plate, does have arms, and also has some stuff in their arms. So here we go, this would be that. So as you can see, indeed, it's a small armor stand. It also has an enchanted sword and an enchanted shield in its offhand as well. And we don't have a base plate like with this one over here, and it has its arms as well. So really, you can customize this and combine all these different things we've seen in this video so far to make something really, really special. And the only thing you need to do for this, of course, just set these different tags to 1. So show arm set to 1, small set to 1, no base plate set to 1, and then just giving it some hand items here with a shield and a sword, and giving it armor items as well. And so yeah, these commands get really, really large, but that's also why they're in the description. And now we've come to the final armor stand, the moment you've all been waiting for. Yes, this is definitely not everything you can do with armor stands. You can do so much more with armor stands in Minecraft Java Edition. The possibilities are pretty much endless. People can create beautiful creations with armor stands. But for now, what I've done here is just try out a different pose. Because so far, all of these armor stands have been in the same pose, and that's a little bit boring. So let's see what this command over here is. Let's push the button, and there we go. It is, well, it's me being very happy apparently, standing on one leg, putting our hands in the air and looking up, but also having my own skull on it and diamond armor on once again with a sword and a shield. And so now you can see how these commands can get really, really large. Let's look at this. Yeah, this is the command over here. That's quite a large thing. Of course, if you want to use this exact pose, you can use the command that is linked in the description over here. But if you want to try different poses, I will also leave a link to a website where you can change the different poses. Like you can adjust the right leg, right arm, left arm, body, and the head, and also the rotation. So you can customize it to how you want the armor stand to look. So the website will be left in the description down below. So you can get some awesome armor stand poses yourself as well, which can of course then also combine with all the other stuff we've seen already in the video to create something like this, where there is not a base plate. The armor stand is also showing their arms and is wearing some beautiful armor and tools. And then of course I've also used the fact that instead of a diamond helmet, there is a player head like this. And in this case it has a skull owner of my name. You can put this to whatever name you want, and it will put in the right skull for that player. So you can customize that yourself as well. And so there we go, that's pretty much it for customizing armor stands in Minecraft Java Edition 1.18. As I said, there is a whole lot more you can do with armor stands, but this is just the basics, and will get you started on probably whatever you need. So if you have any more questions about these armor stands, please leave them in the comments down below and I'll try to help you out. Of course, I might not be able to every single time. But anyway, there we go. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier 3 member, this Mikkelar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also want to become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. But there we go. I hope you all enjoyed the video and I hope to see you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye!